What does it mean to have a lame duck housing market? Let's talk about it on Today in Mortgages. Hey, what's up, Dreammakers? Welcome back to the show. We're talking about what's real, what's hype, and what you should actually be paying attention to out there in the world of mortgage and real estate news. It is Today in Mortgage. Rich, today we are going to talk about lame duck housing market, and that might be a little odd term, but we're going to see how it goes. You ready?
Sure, let's make this up.
The reason I wanted to talk about this is I read this article in CNBC this morning, title of which is Mortgage Demand Drops as Homebuyers Wait for Lower Rates. And it got me thinking that if I was in the market today, I might be tempted to look at what the Fed's been saying and maybe wait because we're so close to this idea that they might be dropping rates. So, Rich, before we get into this, kind of talk to me through where we're at with the Fed, what the temperature's been with them recently, and what we had to look forward to in the coming week.
Well, the temperature in the Fed, they've really come off their higher for longer kind of commentary, which is great. And now you've got some of these Fed presidents that are out speaking, and they're talking, man, we need to see cuts now sooner than later with all the new information that's coming in, all the new data. So I'm really encouraged. Well, the market's already baked in. We're going to see a cut sometime in September. But there are some saying we need to see a cut like next week. And that's not likely to happen. But, you know, I love to hear them saying that now. They weren't saying that just 3 months ago.
Yeah, and we're kind of in that period before that meeting that they're not able to talk to the media. And so there's a little bit of quiet before the storm here. But what are some of the reasons that we might see a rate cut as early as next week?
Well, inflation numbers have come down significantly. Jobs, unfortunately, we're losing more jobs than we were just a month ago. We're getting more and more of this data, and that's encouraging that the Fed has done their job, and now the markets have taken over.
I use the term lame duck in the opener here, and I'm obviously pulling that from politics. We see demand dropping this week in mortgage applications. This article is pointing to the idea that that might be just people pushing pause and saying, you know what, if I wait, maybe I'll have this lower interest rate. Talk to me about kind of the psychology behind that.
That's what consumers are thinking. Buyers, that's kind of their mindset. You know, we talk to a lot of them. We have so many pre-approved folks that are like, one, the inventory is really tough. Competition is super tough when a property even comes on the market. And so I'm just going to sit and we're going to wait for rates to come down. You know, that's real, Michael. That's what's happening right now. And there's a downside to that.
What are some of the risk to the buyers, but also to us as mortgage professionals for depending too much or looking forward too much to this rate cut that may or may not happen and we're not sure when?
Let's pretend like it happens. And let's just pretend that by the end of the year, we see 50 basis points off. Well, that's great. What that translates to the street price in mortgage rates, who knows? Depends on where mortgage-backed securities are trading and all that good stuff. But let's just say it happened and hopes are high. Well, hopes are also high for sellers. So if they do come to the market, it's going to be even more competitive. So say goodbye to your seller concessions. Right now, sellers are conceding to help the affordability issues, to fund buy downs for the buyers and do different things. Well, when instead of 10 offers on their property, if Fed rate gets cut and people's mindsets change, like this is the time, well, now they have 30 offers on their property. Do you think they're going to be conceding anything? No. They're likely to say, I need your last and best offer. You get 24 hours for everybody to give it. Now we start to see $10,000 over asking price, $20,000 over. We've seen this already just in the last 5 years. So we're likely to see that again because we still have our inventory issue.
And as long as that inventory issue exists, we are going to see those bidding wars when that demand pops up. And so, Rich, good word on this. I want to kind of close on that. Before we do, I just want to remind everyone out there that we are part of the best network in mortgages. We're talking about this kind of stuff with our people inside the network all the time. Click on the Grow link below. You can get all the information you need to know to learn about how you can be a part of the best network in mortgages too. Rich, Any final words on this?
Just remember, the purchase price is permanent and the rate is temporary. If you know the rates are coming down, purchase the property, exercise the ability to get seller concessions from the seller, buy now at a lower price or a buy down price, however they want to use the concessions, and lock in your purchase price today. You can always refinance later.
It definitely would be kind of a punch in the stomach if you bought today and rates drop tomorrow. But I think it's a bigger punch in that gut if you wait and asking prices go through the roof and you're paying way more on the front end. So, Rich, thanks so much. Again, thanks everyone out there for watching and listening. Wherever you are, we appreciate you, and we will see you next time on Today in Mortgages. Today in Mortgages is produced by Network Funding LP, which is an equal housing lender, NMLS 2297. The content of this program is meant to be a commentary on mortgage and real estate news, and any discussion of rates and or products should not be taken as an individual mortgage or home buying advice or pricing estimates. And any commentary on this show should not be considered a promise to make a loan. All applicants for a loan must qualify, and you should consult a professional regarding your individual loan scenarios for your financial situation. Visit our website at nflp.com/licenses for all state licensing and other legal information.